Hi dear Aries, welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus general reading for the sign of Aries, July 2023. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Welcome back and thank you for being here. If you want to see the continuation of this reading, one more oracle card for you, you could head on to the link in the description box. And you could also scroll down that page. You will be redirected to the blog, by the way, and you could scroll down that page so you could make your own 3-card spread as well. Just make sure that you set an intention before you shuffle. It's unlimited shuffle. Set an intention so that you wouldn't find yourself shuffling it, just so you'll get the answer that you want to hear. Okay. Standing your ground, but there seems to be confusion, lack of grounding. I mean, you know that instant when you work your ass, you work hard, so hard, but you really don't know the point of it all. You're just doing it for the sake of. That is the energy I am getting here. It's almost as if you are working hard, but you are unhealthy. Working hard for your hospitalization. That's what I often hear from friends. They are earning so much, but they are unhealthy, or they have regular trips to the hospital. So you just want to hustle, the hustle culture. This is what I'm getting here. Perhaps other people may be, you're trying to prove yourself. That is what I'm getting here. Other people may be judging you for your capacity, for everything that you could give. This could also be your partner or ex-husband judging you for the ways you provide for the family. This could also be your wife. Apologies for that background noise. You're being judged for how you are able to provide for the family. And you find yourself wanting to prove yourself. This is Bodhisattva Avalekiteshvara, extending the hand, multiple hands, to bring compassion to the world. Having this at the middle of your reading, Temperance, this is a major arcana card. In what ways are you clinging on to something? That means what I have just mentioned, that you may be trying to prove yourself. Which habits drain you of your energy and your resources? Is it wanting to prove something, but it seems like difficult conversation has to be made? There seems to be a refusal. I mean, you're just hustling, but perhaps you refuse to confront the elephant in the room. For some of you, you're hustling, and but you're losing quality time for your children, and you are in denial. You don't want to open the conversation. You are refusing to sit down and have those difficult conversations, perhaps with your family, perhaps with your loved ones. There seems to be chaos and tension around you, and you mask that by working so hard. Harmony seems to be destroyed. This could be in your relationships, this could be in the family, and this could also speak of, let's say, you have been recently promoted. You are now at a C level, let's put it that way. For the longest time, you've been waiting for this C level status at your company. But it comes with a trade-off. It comes with a consequence. That means losing quality time with your family. Your family may be telling you to stop it or to find some time, or perhaps they're trying to negotiate with you, but you refuse to listen. You just hustle your way through it, and you just keep your sea level status, and you just tell your family that that is not gonna happen, that is non-negotiable. I'm just gonna continue my work so I can provide for you. That is the elephant in the room. That of course could resonate with just a few Aries born individuals, but sitting here is a temperance, losing that middle ground, losing that grounding, not being able to achieve that balance in that situation. As a result, conflicts arise, difficult conversations are avoided, and it's just the start of a failing relationship. I'm not saying that your relationship would fail, but it's an elephant in the room, dear Aries, and some needs may be met, but the needs for quality time may not be met, and this is something that you are in denial of. In what ways can you tune into that? In what ways, especially if this is something has something to do with relationships? I mean, I don't see yet a cups, but this may speak of cups, because you have their Five of Wands, with whom you would have conflict with. Usually it's with the relationship, right? Conflict with yourself, yeah, maybe, but there's some deception right there. Getting out of that deceptive energy, or perhaps being more deceptive around your situation. Lying could be, lying your way out of it. Your family has been, or whoever this person is that you're in a relationship with, that this could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a best friend, but they have seen your, they just saw what you did there. You think you are getting ahead, but you're not as clever as you believe. Deep denial. I'm sorry, dear Aries, but you are in deep denial, and in what ways can you conquer that? In what ways can you manage your finances? I mean, you are risk averse. You are very careful of your finances, but that is at the expense of your relationship. In what ways can you strike that balance between having the finances, but at the same, managing your finances, but at the same time protecting the relationship, providing for the family and protecting? It's not a mutually exclusive one. You can just strike that balance right there. Which of what poison would you choose? Choose your poison wisely. What risks are you willing to take? In what ways can you... this may be bringing you restlessness. In what ways can you rest? In what ways can you... Are you tired hustling? In what ways can you release yourself from this hustle, the exhaustion that is brought by hustling? In what ways can you buckle up and do the work, as far as persevere, do the hard work, buckle up and do the work, and do the hard work towards mending? If in any case one of your family members or one of your loved ones are very much in disagreement with the choices that you have been making, I mean, you are coming from that space of, I'm doing this for you, but they respond with, why do you make it like you're steering the conversation as if we owe everything to you, and that we should just be grateful for your lack of time for us? I mean, it's not their fault. In what ways can you strike that balance, providing for them, but at the same time not having that difficult conversation? You don't want to negotiate. You don't want to meet halfway. In what ways can you meet halfway? Just so you could prevent this heartache. Just so you could get out of that heartbreaking situation right there. In what ways can you strive for acting for everybody's higher good? Because there is an energy of oppression here, of heartache. We are hurting people just because we defend our beliefs and thinking that our beliefs is the only way that has to happen. I mean, perhaps you are forcing your loved ones to see it your way and adapt to your ways with just the justification that you are providing for them. How selfish could that be? Dear Aries, it's always a two-way street. Just because you provide for your family, it doesn't mean that you will not listen and that you will not engage in a heartfelt conversation with them. Remember, you have the temperance right there. It sits in the middle of your reading. Make changes where it needs be. Somebody refuses to change. Somebody is very stubborn. Somebody is putting their hearts on their money, acting as if compromising emotional intelligence because of money or because of finances. Are you willing to stand your ground but lose your loved ones along the way? You need... Snow White right there needs to wake up. Where do you need to take action on? If you feel like your relationship is crumbling because of this decision of yours, see that this card right here is this one. Same, you have it, just an affirmation of the energy of conflict, the energy of refusal to engage in difficult conversations, fear of disturbing the status quo, fear of getting out of your comfort zone, fear of growth, refusal to confront your what are you where are you practicing that being in denial, over analysis, overthinking, could be acting out of coming from your head space instead of your heart space. If this is relating to your relationships, if your relationships are falling apart because of money, because of quality time, because of love languages not communicated in a way that it has to be communicated, if that is affecting the relationship, in what ways can you use this intelligence, this your analytical thinking skills to strike that balance, to find the middle ground? You have to make a decision right now before it gets to you, dear Aries. Oppression, heartache, it will continue to grow, and here you are continuing to be in denial, just hustling your way through, lying perhaps, working on the finances, perhaps living in rose-colored glasses, perhaps not willing to do the work, not willing to buckle down, not willing to be diligent in making changes. In what ways can you, what really matters to you? Is it the relationship or is it the money? Free yourself from that. This is what the universe is trying to tell you. I apologize for the background noise. You really don't have to go cold turkey, dear Aries. Sometimes you have to take it slow and steady. You don't have to rush. You don't have to hurry. What is this choice? This is all about choices. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Freedom. I mean, I've just asked a question. What matters to you most? Is it relationship or is it money? If money matters to you, then it's time to free yourself from the relationship. If relationship matters to you, I'm not saying that you have to free yourself from money, but you have to free yourself from obsession about hustling. It's just balance. I mean, you don't really have to choose, but just find that middle ground. You have to decide for yourself and liberate yourself from whatever it is that makes you feel so trapped, that makes you feel so restless. Where is this coming from? Where is your motivation coming from? Once you realize where is it coming from, you have actually the power to release yourself from it. In what ways can you liberate yourself from whatever it is that is holding you back? So, a continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, dear Aries, and I guess I would have to leave it at that. All the other words that I am about to say is just a repetition of what I have just said, so I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, dear Aries, and I hope to see you next time. See you soon. My name is A, and the continuation is in the link in the description box below. Okay, see you soon, and thank you for being here. Bye.